Alright, well, it looks like we're following one of these two then, because it's way too difficult to find a game outside of that.
Alright, so welcome back everyone. Sorry for the delay. This is going to be round 2 in the Psi Storm qualifier number 3. It's going to be Dragonfly versus Smace, Zerg versus Terran on Metalopolis. I am Unstable, and I am joined by Paz here for tonight's Psi Storm tournament. And we're going to be starting it off as Dragonfly at the 6 o'clock position as the green Zerg, and Smace as the blue Terran at the top. This is a great position for Dragonfly to spawn.
He'd have to be happy with it. He doesn't know yet, but in a minute or two, he's going to be just having a few tears roll off his face.
Yeah, I do know Dragonfly is an old StarCraft 1 gamer, back from the Oz 1 days, I believe. Last time I was speaking to him, because we did cover him in, what did we cover him in? The SCA Open, and he took down a bracket there.
Old, man. Oz-1 days, you're making me feel old.
Yeah. But he actually did some pretty amazing stuff in that SCA Open, so hopefully we'll see a lot of more Nidus Worm work from him. I don't know if anyone's watched it, but the GSL, I can't remember who did it, but one of the Zergs just did Nidus Worms everywhere. Like
that was cool.
That's it, yeah. That's what I saw from Dragonfly the other, like a week or so ago, and I was like, whoa, I'm seeing this twice, which was amazing play. There's
some very interesting things you can do with that. I know a lot of Zergs lately have been so frustrated with the Zerg vs Terran matchup, they just... one base, Nidus, Worm, and just try and go all in.
Yeah, that actually happens a lot in PvZ as well, if you try and Forge Expand or something like that.
That's really, really strong against that Forge Expand on Lost Temple or Steps of War.
But what I took a page out of, who knocked out Hydra? Was it Free Saga? I can't remember.
No, I think that was Lotzi Prime.
That's right, Lotzi. Well, he went the fast expand off 1 gate into 4 gate. And what I've been doing that on Lost Temple on the US server, it pisses people off. Because they go, oh, he's fast expanding, I'll Nidus all in you, or I'll just expand and drone up, and then all of a sudden, 4 gate in your face. It's just great.
Very, very deadly.
But anyway.
If you don't have the right scouting at the right time, you just cannot make enough units.
Nah.
I'm going to see some interesting drone harass. Not going to be able to stop anything though. Marines and Orbital Command coming out. Pretty standard from Smace right now. What do you think? Yeah,
pretty standard stuff. He's getting that Marine to deal with that drone. And he's actually placed his stuff here pretty well, but I don't really agree with the double supply depot at the front. Just like we were saying in Nuri versus Luzon, you can get that sniped so easily, especially with Banelings coming in. But we did have a 14 gas, 14 pull opener from Dragonfly as well, so we're going to be seeing some speedlings pretty soon. He is getting his queen at the moment, but nothing out of that. I'm kind of surprised that there's no really fast expand, because after he's seen these positions, I'd expect him to fast expand. But it looks like he is going to lose the... Wow, his drone is still alive. He's going to get on and do the gas steal. Excellent. What I love seeing Zerg players do is cancel it and then get back on it.
I actually think we might see a fast lair or 1 base here. Oh no, he's going for the expansion now. He got a lot of drones before building. He hasn't built any Zerglings yet. He's at 22 supply.
Ah, there it is. There was the cancel and redo it. Love it. Except as soon as a 3rd Marine comes out to deal with that, he's probably going to have to stop, because he is being stuck on 50, 60 HP for that extractor. Unfortunately, there's nothing he can really do to scout this really fast command center here. And he is getting a tech lab as well as the speedlings come in. The SCV being denied there by Dragonfly. Nicely done there. His expansion is down, but he is continuing to get gas. So he's either going Roaches, Banelings, or a quick hive. Sorry, a quick lair. But he's finally taken out that Vespene Geyser drone. So he will be able to feel pretty safe here at the moment. Right. So both these guys pretty standard macro play.
I'm actually really impressed by this opening from Dragonfly. I mean, he scouted that there was going to be no early aggression of any kind, and he's just gone on to drone hard. Look at how many drones he has saturating his main right now. He has 2 Zerglings on the field.
That's one thing, a lot of, the good Zerg players are the ones who scout well and don't build anything but drones until they know something's coming, and then it's, bam, all the Zerglings, all the Roaches out in one go, because they save up their lava.
Yeah.
It's something I really like to see, done to perfection. It's really, just great to see something when it's got, oh, you got no units, and bam, then there's an instant counter to anything that's coming. But we do have a Roach Warren as well, so it looks like he's going to be going a Roachling, at least at the moment, until he gets maybe some Hydras for Roach Hydra, but I don't know how effective that is versus Terran. Like, I don't think that would be too effective.
No, I think he's going to this Roach Ling opening. I mean, it kind of keeps you safe. It deals well with Marines and Marauders. It loses effectiveness as, you know, medivacs and tanks come into play, but that's still a while off. Terran's definitely going for a more macro-oriented build.
Yeah.
I actually think that our Zerg player is in a really good position right now. He's got that cross-map spawn that you love to have as Zerg, and he's just got the huge economy rolling out, continuing to produce more and more and more drones. Although now he's actually finally starting to get a decent number of Zerglings on the field.
Yeah, great positioning by him too. He's got his overlords on either side of Smace's base. He's got an overseer jumping in to have a look to see what's going on there. Dropping a changeling. There's nothing actually to kill that changeling from seeing everything, which is really good. He's got a Zergling at that third expansion, so he knows exactly when that's going to come down. He's got a Ling at each Zelnaga tower. He's got complete map control here, even though he's only got about 10 Lings.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Baneling nest about to finish as well, so it does look like you know, Roaches, Lings, and Banelings. Would love to see him try something like this with you know, some kind of Nidus network right into the Terran base.
Yeah, he does have that positioning to do it, but looks like we got a Marine checking. I think he's just going to hang out at the back there. No, he's just going to check around to see if anything's coming through. Did that
Scouting
changeling?
for that suicide overlord that usually rolls in right about now.
Yeah, but I'm liking the fact that Dragonfly used an overseer. Like,
yeah,
it's cheap.
very smart.
It's cheap to upgrade. Like, it's what, 50 and 100. I guess a bit of gas, but still, it's better than constantly redoing overlords and possibly supply capping yourself. Especially since once you get a couple of Marines with stim, those overlords drop so fast. You sometimes can't even get any scouting whatsoever. But let's have a quick look at the production tab here. We have an infestation pit from him. Wow, that's a fast infestation pit. He might be going for ultras really quickly. He is taking his third base. We got +1 melee weapons and +1 carapace, as well as glial reconstitution, which is roach speed. So I'm really impressed with Dragonfly's play here. It's very solid, macro-oriented. He's got the scouting. He's got the map control. He's in a very strong position here.
I think he's actually going to go for infestors rather than a hive with Banelings, Lings, Roaches, and infestors. It's a very difficult army to deal with if you're mostly going bio, which he's scouted, this Terran player has. He's got 4 racks and only 1 factory, so there's going to be a lot of Marines, a lot of Marauders, which I don't know if you've seen, but when they get fungal growth and then Banelings roll into them, they die.
They just drop. Yeah, absolutely. So we've got the third base here for Dragonfly. He's just pumping so many drones. He's been consistently up on this Terran the entire time. That is insane. He's at 41 to 38. He's like on par with income just because of mules, but he is getting more gas here, and he did just get pathogen glands, which is the extra 25 energy for infestors when they spawn. And he's also getting a lot of banelings and baneling speed as well coming in from the baneling nest. So this is going to be a really strong position for him. There is a Marine scouting out. Oh, if these Spiglings. No, you went the wrong way. He's going to scout this third base here, but the Spine Crawlers are going to finish just in time. But still, Smace is going to see that this expansion's here. Bam.
Yeah, I mean, Dragonfly is a little bit behind in the food count right now, but he is ahead on that drone count just ever so slightly, and he does have much more gas than his opponents. He's going to be able to pump out those tier 2 units like infestors and speedy roaches and banelings and things quite quickly.
Well, he does have 3 bases, so that's just going to pop out so fast.
Yeah, three hatcheries is really, really useful for this kind of strategy where you're going lots of the cheaper units. He's making all the right counters. I worry for him a little bit that as the bio ball gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it's going to get to the point where he really needs those tier 3 units like ultras to actually deal with it. The strategy he's using, I think it's only effective up until a certain point.
Yeah, but the good thing about it is he already has that infestation pit, so it's going to be a very fast tech switch to ultras, which is always good. Like, for those of you who watched the Blizzard Invitational, Glade was actually knocked out because he took too long to get to Hive versus the Terrible. Well, that's my opinion of the game anyway. But, whoa, there we go. Speak of the devil. There is the Hive coming out for Dragonfly. Not going to waste any time. And I'm just looking here. He has quite a lot of larvae. We got. Let's have a quick check. I really don't like how larvae don't come up in the thing anymore.
Yeah, they used to come up as units, didn't they?
Well, he did just have about 20 larvae, but he's just made like 10 drones. Sorry, 3 Overlords and 5